All years of Volvo trucks with D13 engines suffer from coolant line failure on the coolant lines that run from the distribution valve back along the frame to the depth dosage unit. Volvo does not offer upgraded lines and continues to sell the cheap plastic lines that will eventually fail. I want to show you one simple addition that will alleviate vibrations and stress on those lines, prolonging their life while also preventing them from being snapped by road debris. You have these two coolant lines that go to the dosing unit right here. They come up from over there and they drop down over and go to the dosing unit. And what you guys will notice is this shield is what we're talking about today. So this truck, the owner of this truck really emphasized to me that they didn't want to get stuck on the road. And so one of the things I recommended, having done 4 or 5 of these calls last winter and some before and some not during the winter, is get some form of support for these lines so that they don't snap off right there, and then also a shield so that any road debris can't come up and hit them. So this is what I came up with, and it's been on this truck for a while now, just kind of showing what it is. So basically what I did is I took a piece of plate, 10 gauge plate, and then I threw it on the press and just made these bends. This is a 90, this is a 90, nothing special. And then that goes up. I welded a piece of angle to it, and then I used one of the cab mount bolts up there, and I just took the nut off, slid it over, put the nut back on. But basically what that lets it do is any road debris that comes up has no chance of hitting and snapping those off anymore. So that's probably half the calls. The other half of the calls are just the lines getting old and brittle, and then they'll snap off right here, up there. But now in this case there's much more strength going on here because you have much less leverage, and I put a clamp right there on the shield to hold everything in place. So for anyone who doesn't want to end up on the side of the road, as all Volvos do at some point in their lifetime, this is what I'd recommend to do. If you are not able to fab something up but don't want to end up stranded, the least you can do is carry some 3/8 heater hose and clamps so you can bypass the dosing unit altogether. This is done by disconnecting both lines where they leave the distribution valve and then putting 3/8 hose in its place, running from one nipple to the other. The truck will complain, but you can at least get off the side of the road to get help.